What's good, y'all? Shaun here, and today we're going to talk about the VR cover for Oculus Rift S. For anything like me, the day that you ordered that Oculus Rift, you knew that you're going to need some sort of protection for the faceplate. That foam in there gets sweaty, stinky, gross, and could deteriorate over time, and you got to do something to protect it. The sad news was there was no solution out yet. I actually reached out to VR Cover right around that time that I pre-ordered it and asked them if they had anything coming up. They had responded to me that all they had was the Oculus Quest cover stuff, and well, we could hook you up with that if that interests you. But sadly, I didn't pre-order a Quest. I still don't own one. I know. I'll get one eventually. And so I replied, sorry, no, but let me know if you get a Rift S cover. And they were nice enough to actually send me this shirt in response. So that was really nice. Anyway, about a week ago, I got an email from them and they said, good news! The Oculus Rift cover is out and we want to send you one to check out and maybe do a review of. So I said, heck yeah, and waited for it. I was super excited. So in the past, my previous DK2, I had a full faceplate replacement. It looks like this. It's like a whole thing. So you pop out the one that comes with it, and then you pop this one in, and you can see on the inside, there's this Velcro, and it comes with a couple of these velour foam pads here that you can replace. They're also perfect because they get sweaty, but you can wipe them right off. You can clean them separately, and you can actually load up with a bunch of them if you want. So you can just swap in and out whichever one you like the best, or whichever one's the cleanest, or there's a bunch of ways to clean it. Either way, absolutely loved it. They had different sizes. You could just, which one you liked best. So that's really what I expected when the mail was coming. So I just got this today. I opened it up, and it is not what I expected. So it comes in a little package like this. Here I am covering it up. And it comes with one of these. So if you've seen this is just the normal VR cover. This is the same exact, at least I believe, the same exact material that it was for the DK2. It's the exact same price. It's $19 right now as I'm looking at it on the website. And there's nothing wrong with this, okay? Quick review, it's great. It does the job fine. Installing it is just as nerve-wracking as doing any other faceplate removal stuff. There's always that fear that something's gonna snap when you're pulling it off. But putting it on is really simple, and honestly, it's super comfortable. Also, if you ever had any issues with any light getting in, now personally, I have not had this issue. But I just heard some people had that problem. I did notice that it actually comes in a little bit closer to your eyes. It doesn't block your FOV at all. It doesn't make any difference in that respect, but it does block any sort of extra spot where light might be able to get in. But either way, it did the job. I actually did an hour of Beat Saber before I made this video, and I had the cover on, and it did work. It definitely did. The cover itself got really gross. The foam on the inside stayed fine. So this is great. It's a great solution. I don't think it is the only company that has this, but I will say, since this is the one that I used, that it's great for $19. It's a good solution for now. But now I'm going to move on to the next portion of this video, which is how to deal with the rest of the sweat that comes with playing super active VR games. I mean, if you're not playing a super active one, your face definitely gets warm, you sweat. So boom, great solution. Slap this bad boy around. I should just show you. This is what it looks like when it's on the actual Rift S here. Again, super easy to install. Literally took me like 2 minutes, and comfortable, everything. But the bigger problem here is when you play games and get sweaty, it's not just your face. Now with the Rift S, there is foam up here and back here. And before I had this cover, still a problem now, every time I would finish a VR session, playing very active games, I would have to take the headset off and I would put it in front of a fan to try to get it to dry off, because not just the face area, but the top and the back were just soaked to the touch. I mean, really, really gross. So while this will do for the face mask for now, I'm still in this issue of what do you do about the top and the bottom? I asked the same question on Reddit a few weeks ago. Actually, I guess it was like a month ago. and I was recommended these. They're called U-Band. They are sweat wicking headbands, and it goes on pretty well. You know, like you can actually set it up in a way that it does block the top and the back. And everybody swore by them, but I'm telling you, from my experience, it doesn't work. I mean, maybe it's helping a little bit, but still, I had to take it off and put it in front of a fan to try and dry it off. I've even tried wearing 2 and 3 of these, because the pack does come with 3. It's only like $8 for 3. I mean, try it out. It's at least something. But I tried wearing 3 of them, still would get sweat. So I need some other solution. So here's my call out to VR Cover is, not only do I want one of these for Rift S, I really hope that that's the next step in the evolution of the VR covers for Rift S. I really, really, truly think that this isn't just for the pros. These should be for everybody. If you want to take care of your HMD and you want it to not get super gross or have something that you can replace easily, this is the solution. So that's number one. Let's get moving on that. Hopefully we'll get one of those within the next, I don't know, month or something. I mean, this is a step in the right direction, but man, we need that interface. We need it. But on top of that, what are we going to do about these other padded areas? Like the top, it gets so sweaty. The back gets so sweaty. I mean, maybe I'm thinking maybe there could be some sort of like same material that, you know, that they can connect that wraps around here, like so that it covers this as well. And then same thing for the back, something that, you know, you can replace and wash and do all that stuff with, while leaving, you know, access to this and for your wires and stuff. But I imagine that should be as possible as designing one of these wrappers for the front face. There's got to be something, because right now this isn't cutting it. And honestly, I feel like with the amount that I'm using it, like we're talking every day, I'm doing at least an hour of these very active games, and I'm getting it real wet. I'm getting real sweaty. And I've tried a towel to try and like soak it. I mean, I know this is gross. Maybe I'm a sweatier boy than most people out there, but I'm sure of the people watching this, there's got to be at least one of you who is dealing with the same issue. So hopefully they will come out with something like that. But this is also me opening up to you guys, the internet. What do you do about this stuff? Do you just not play super sweaty games? I even thought about just busting out the DK2 and only using that for the active games, and then using my Rift S for everything else, just to not ruin this yet. But I need some sort of solution for the sweat on the head and the back, on the forehead and the back of my head. There's got to be something. Somebody out there has probably come up with something. So while we wait for VR Cover to come out with a good solution for that, please, in the comments, let me know what you guys are doing. Like absolutely anything. Like I just need to try something. And honestly, if I find a solution, I guarantee you I will make a video explaining it. Because when I tried this, my plan was, if this really works, this is huge. This is big. This is something that people want to know about. And being a channel that is trying to grow in this VR community, you know, I want to give you guys the best information. So back to the original thing. This is the Rift S cover. It is just the cotton or cloth version of the cover. It does a great job. It sucks up the sweat. It's machine washable. It comes with 2. It's $19. That's the bottom line. Definitely does the job for what it is. I'd say it's pretty high quality. I don't think it's going to rip very easily. But with all that said, I know, big rant for the length of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do hope that you'll leave a comment and we can chat about this stuff. I'm going to keep making some more review videos for different things that are coming in for the Rift S, and also my new office. I still have some more things to set up. Like I got to set up wire management again. I have a new system for that. So don't forget to subscribe and all that stuff if you're interested in that sort of thing, as well as all the new games that are coming out. So thank you guys so much for sticking with me and watching this. I hope we can start this conversation because I need answers. All right. Thank you guys so much. You are all great. Later.